I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying, girl.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. From the 35, here's second and a couple.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Wake up!
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Real.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A pass pulled in by Irving. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second.
From the 43, here's second and 5.
180!
Baker to throw. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
180! Be ready! Start!
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is first touchdown of the new year. On is Chase McLaughlin from the edge of the court. He gets it to go. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Jets nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. down to the 40. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Out to his right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Fields to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. Throwing is Baker. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
On first down is Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Here's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Irving. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They go play action with Mayfield. Good blocking, and he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jets 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And
Reynolds is the motion man here. Fields now to throw on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
Give left side. Here comes Hall. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1.
Harrison Beavis to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
2 minutes to
Brings
play
up 2nd and
in a
12
tight
at
one-point
the
game in this
22-yard
first
line.
half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Set. 180.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. They get the guard, Isaiah Wynn, that time. Second down throw for Mayfield. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. It's complete to Evans. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Second down and 8. On play action, Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Good. 180. What's up?
He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
A first down throw for Fields. Throw it here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. Looks like a design run here with Fields. He works free, right side. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Lazard. On 1st and 10, Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
To throw is Fields. He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room at the 30. And he will score! Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Jets 26, Buccaneers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Yeah. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. At his left side and caught by Evans. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Taken down.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. Give him 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Baker to throw. They'll look underneath here for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
180.
Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
King, 180.
They go play action with Mayfield. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans, touchdown Buccaneers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
319, just what?
Fields operating out of the pistol. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Gibbs, and this is Irving. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Mayfield. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. A toss. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Nice and windy, Here we go.
1st down. Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Play action now for Fields. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go.
In motion comes Lazard. This is a design run with Fields. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Down by Andre Cisco. A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 42-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's Mayfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is caught. He got Godwin. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
On play action, Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion comes Lazard. Fields now on 2nd down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. 58, right.
3rd down, here's Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, alert 30.
Throwing is Baker. To the left side to Godwin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The Buccaneers.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Watch.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win, as we say so long from Tampa.